One of the worst things a rally driver can face is an understeering motor car. It means the car is going straight ahead instead of following the road. This is basically the case in very slow corners. And to avoid this problem, we use a big pendulum technique. Instead of following the road, which goes to the right, we first turn to the left and then quickly right to create a pendulum movement of the tail. And this sets up the car sideways. Use of a pendulum could be either just the swerve of the steering wheel to the left and then to the right, or it could be braking combined with this pendulum technique, depending on the situation and how fast you are going, and especially are you going uphill or downhill. Going downhill, you necessarily need a brake as well. I select part of road which is firmer, which gives you maximum traction to slow you down as well as possible. Full speed, 5th gear. Brake hard, drop down, 4, 3, 2, double declutching. Now I use the pendulum technique, right, left, into the corner, accelerate out of it. This pendulum technique, it looks fantastic, it looks very impressive, and many people think that pendulum is the thing to do. But it's most important to remember, you only use pendulum when you have to. It means only when you think your car will understeer, you will set it up sideways with pendulum. Avoid the pendulum if you can.
As we watch the Rallymaster demonstrate, notice the white tape he always has as a reference at the top of his steering wheel. Aaltonen brakes and drops down 3 gears. Then with a small flick of the steering wheel to the right, he begins a pendulum. The car goes into a slide to the right, which he instantly counters with the steering wheel, allowing the tail of the car to swing now to the left. The pendulum effect on the tail increasing with each swing. He finally commits the car to the corner, accelerating past the apex, hard on the throttle, countersteering as the car regains balance. Feeding in full throttle and shifting up through the gears, he rockets up the straightaway. This pendulum principle is a fundamental technique of car control. Even though the driver doesn't exactly know which way the road turns, by keeping the car sliding and unbalanced, he or she can change directions almost instantaneously. American John Buffum continues to extend his lead in the Lobster Rally. The #1 Datsun with Rauno Aaltonen at the wheel has moved out of the pack into 2nd place, and the chase is on.
The role of a co-driver in a rally car is very important. The driver wins the rally, but if the truth be known, the co-driver can also lose it. Therefore, it is essential that he doesn't make any errors. The driver has to be informed adequately in advance so that he can anticipate what he's going to do at these junctions. They have to be described succinctly, quickly, and the co-driver will then count down in meters, generally in hundreds of meters, what is going to happen next.
300 square right, in 200 square right, in 150, in 100 square right.
He should act as his office manager, doing all the paperwork and doing it properly. He also is the driver's psychiatrist, trying to make the driver faster or slower when it will be appropriate. He also is very close to the driver's best girlfriend, trying to nearly keep him happy in the best possible way. And he acts as a nurse when the driver is not feeling well.
There you go.